Okay, this video will have a completely different tone than the last one, and this is just me being in a much better mood than I was the last time. I know I tried to make it upbeat as possible, but man, the news of Oda being sick, it did impact me and affect me because it was a time for reflection, and it made you think about what if the series really doesn't end. I know I mentioned Hunter x Hunter, and as a Hunter x Hunter stan myself, and I saw a lot of people in the chat when the comment section that said they were Hunter x Hunter stans themselves, they were saying, wow, I can't deal with going through what happened with Hunter x Hunter, and now that possibility being in play with One Piece. This video is about like an update, of course, in regards to what's going on with Oda, but also I just want to talk about good times, right? Just having a good time with One Piece. Sometimes we take it for granted. That moment, right, when we find out, when I saw the alert saying that, oh, it's going to be a 2-week break out of nowhere, then it's like, okay, hopefully Oda's all right. Then when they confirmed that Oda was actually sick, he had fell suddenly ill, it was like, wait, this is scary. And again, because of the times that we're in, a 2-week hiatus feels like a COVID positive, right? Or someone around him had a COVID positive. Maybe he had a COVID positive. We're not sure exactly what happened, but it's scary. And for like super fans of One Piece, you're like, man, I'm not really sure what's going on here. So just want to say I have great news. I put it in my community tab. I said I'll talk about it a bit more. And somebody asked me, you know, who's the source? It's like me. We do have a bit more credible sources talking about exactly what's going on with Oda. And it's from not only Shueisha, but the official Twitter page of the of Oda's staff, right? The editors, they have a Twitter page where they tweet things all the time. They gave us an update in regards to Oda. And so I'll read what Shueisha said, then I'll read what the Twitter page said. So first, Shueisha. They said One Piece was scheduled to be published on Weekly Shonen Jump issue 44 on sale October 5th, but we made a choice to cancel it out of concern for the author's physical condition after he suddenly fell sick. That said, the author's condition has currently recovered and serialization will resume in 2 issues from now, starting from issue 46 on sale October 17th. We hope everyone can understand. So that's what Shueisha said, right? I gotta say, Oda rushing the story at this point, yeah, sometimes it comes off as annoying and I'm like, yo, Oda, just please take your time. And that's a personal selfish thing that I have. But when somebody suddenly falls sick to the point that, okay, they need a 2-week break out of nowhere, sometimes when you fall sick, and you're sick to the point that you need that much time, typically that's not enough time based on how sick you are, right? Because after you come back, you're still not 100%, and you're like, man, I probably need more time. But these deadlines, people were talking about, could One Piece go monthly? I don't think so. I mean, at this point, it's been 2 chapters a month, so it's been like 30-something pages of content. Yeah, I mean, it could work, but typically, it's normally 3 chapters and a break. That's how it normally should be. Going monthly, while it would be better on Oda, and I would actually welcome that, more time to plan, more time for him to take time for himself, but it would take a lot longer. How would you guys feel about that? Like if One Piece went monthly. However, I don't see it. I think the obligations from Weekly Shonen Jump are too much, and while Oda is the king of Jump forever, I mean, you can talk about Toriyama, but while Oda is the king of Jump, there's still things that he has to adhere to, right? He has to follow these things where it's like, all right, Oda, yes, you're Eiichiro Oda, but we need One Piece at least twice a month, right? You can have your breaks around Golden Week, whatever, but twice a month we need One Piece. And I think just seeing how they've been pushing Jujutsu Kaisen, when they pushed Demon Slayer, I'm surprised that ended as abruptly as it did because it's such a banger. And for Shueisha, I think at this point they're trying to search for the next thing, right? We promised Neverland ending, Demon Slayer ending. There's some new things coming up, right? Like I said, Jujutsu Kaisen, there's some great things, great raves about Chainsaw Man. So there are things coming out that people have been talking greatly about. But at the end of the day, out of stories that's been going on for so long, the king, undisputedly, is One Piece. So we're good. We're good. But are we? Are we really? I think Oda setting deadlines for himself, that can be detrimental, right? And I think it's proven to be detrimental. Because when you set a deadline in regards to the story, either the story is going to suffer or your health is going to suffer. At this point, you're rushing and you're forcing it because you want to get to this, right? So chapter 1000 being by the end of 2020, I feel like he was rushing it, probably pressing a bit more than he normally does. That probably led to the overexertion and maybe some exhaustion, right? And that led to where he is now, where I'm fine with just 1000 coming in the middle of 2021. It's not a big deal as long as we can get there, right? I don't care how long it takes, as long as we can get to the finish line, because from the beginning of the story, that's something that we've wanted. What is the One Piece? What was this all for? Of course, the journey is important, right? And I can't take away how much we've gained from One Piece already. Lifelong lessons from One Piece. Basically implanted a love of not only One Piece, but anime in general forever. You can never take that away, regardless of what happens going forward. But I want to know things. I made a video about questions we need answered before the end of One Piece. But man, if we don't get there, we're not going to get those questions answered, obviously. Sometimes you wish that you could just talk to Oda, right? Of course, a lot of people feel that way. Like, just be careful. Take your time, enjoy the story, just go at your own pace. But I understand obligations, business. It's a lot involved there. I'll say this personally, it's been difficult for me to make videos knowing what was going on. Like I told you guys, I had a video about Jack, a video about Kinemon, well, the Scabbards. I had a video talking about Devil Fruit and hockey. And basically I was going through my videos and timestamps of videos I plan to make. And of course I have a bunch of things written down that I want to talk about. And we have a long break coming up. So I may be spamming you guys for the next 2 weeks, right? Because it's a lot we can talk about. It's a lot we can delve into, things that I haven't touched on at all. But I just felt weird, bro. I just felt weird because I'm like, yo, this is scary. And some fans, I can understand you feeling the same way because it's uneasy. Because this has become a routine, not only for me, but for a lot of people. Something that's happened as well was like, I normally do live reactions when the chapters come out, right? And it was crazy because it was 1 week that I was sick and I couldn't do it. I got a bunch of messages and just DMs and just comments about, yo, this has become like a routine for me to kind of watch you live react to the chapter and be there with you doing it. I didn't know that many people kind of look forward to me reading the chapter and reacting to it. I guess I felt like, all right, if I don't do it, it's 1 week, whatever. That's just a small example in regards to what One Piece is for a lot more people. Every Sunday or Friday, you look forward to the chapters being released and getting that 17, 18 page, 19 page fix of just One Piece greatness. And for a while, that thought of that not existing anymore, of course, the end of One Piece, it's coming. That thought of it not existing anymore, that was tough. Like I went back and I watched so many One Piece episodes. Like I was just watching Sabaody again, because that's my favorite arc, right? Watching it, some of these moments gave me chills. Like Robin saying, I want to live. Even Sanji showing up, kicking Jabra. Zoro, nothing happened. Usopp versus Luffy. Sanji versus Gin. Ace's final moments. Whitebeard's final moments. Shanks showing up to the war. Bro, even with Law, Corazon, all that stuff, I went back and I watched some of these moments and I'm like, nothing comes close, right? Like in regards to moments that just strictly just affect you so much, where you can go to moment upon moment upon moment and it's just so impactful. It's mind-blowing, right? It's mind-blowing. Even rewatching, something I'll talk to you guys about that I plan on talking about in a video, so this is between us, right? Sentomaru. I'm watching Sabaody, right? And I'm like, Sentomaru, he has that samurai, that old traditional attire. And it's funny because Sentomaru was one of the people who knew what we perceived to be advanced armament, right? So I'm like, Sentomaru is the bodyguard of Vegapunk. He seemingly, I'm assuming at this point, could have some ties to Wano. I'm not sure because it seems like the world government, they don't know much about Wano, but I'm just like, what is going on here? Is this advanced armament exclusive to Wano? We saw the admirals, they used it as well, but they're the admirals, right? They're the best three in the Marines. It was just like, all right, we got to look more into this because for Sentomaru, something I've always asked, why was he chosen as the bodyguard of Vegapunk? And if he's the bodyguard, why the hell is he in Sabaody? It's interesting because I've seen theories before about Kizaru being Vegapunk, and I'm like, that's kind of crazy. Okay, humor me. Kuma shows up, right? Rayleigh and Kizaru are fighting, and he comes in the middle of them. Well, that's weird. That sounded weird. He intervenes, right, in the middle of the fight. He basically says, yo, they're good. I'm a member of the Revolutionary Army. If Kizaru is Vegapunk, that would have so much more different meaning, but I think that's so far-fetched. But that's also the beauty of One Piece, right? Where there's so much going on, and that's why the hype moments like Rayleigh showing up to stop Kizaru, that's why we love it so much and why we speculate in regards to fighting and matchups, etc. Because of how big the world is. It's vast and there's so much going on. It's like a moving, living world, and it's riveting, exhilarating. It's so many adjectives you could use to describe just how amazing this story is. It probably isn't enough. So I just want to say this. Let's enjoy One Piece till the end. Let's try to be positive. I understand criticism, critique, right? But even then, I think we should respond in a way that's not attacking people, but not taking this for granted. I've said this before in a stream that I'm really thankful that I was born in a time that I could experience One Piece while it was going on, at the peak of the story. And also, of course, in addition to Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, Attack on Titan, some of the greatest things I've ever experienced in my life. And so I'll end it here because I'm rambling and I'm sorry, but these are things I've been thinking about over the time I haven't uploaded because I realize One Piece is really special to me. Like it's really special. A lot of my friends in the community now is because of the story. People that I talk to all the time, hours upon hours of conversation. That wouldn't be possible, or it wouldn't have happened without One Piece. Even interactions with people in the comment section, the reverie wouldn't have happened without One Piece. So it was just a moment to step back and say, yo, let's enjoy it, right? And I've been there for a while in regards to enjoying the story. So sometimes people are critical of me where it's like, you like that? Like that's, from their perspective, objectively bad. I'm just like, I don't feel that way. That's One Piece for me, right? That's the essence of One Piece. And unless you're reading One Piece and you're in love with One Piece, you're not going to understand what the essence of One Piece is, because it's something you have to experience. I said before that One Piece is an experience, and then someone actually corrected me. One Piece is a lifestyle. You're right. There's so many life lessons, so many things you can take from. That's why the more I reread Fishman Island, the more impactful it is to me, just because of amazing characters like Otohime and Fisher Tiger, even Jinbei in that arc, Arlong, and even Hody. You can understand the reasons for his decisions, especially with Fishman. Not saying it's a direct one-to-one, but being a black man, there are people that feel that way, as Hody felt. So it's so much going on, right? Where One Piece, sometimes it touches on things that you think, all right, you really can't go that far. Like, One Piece isn't dark, but when you look deeper, it really is. There's a moment in Wano where this woman, she's about to kill her baby. Even if One Piece doesn't go there, and that's kind of the beauty of One Piece as well, where a lot of it is left up to imagination and your perception. Seeing a woman about to kill her baby, even if you don't see it, right, because of them being starved, it makes you think. It tells you everything you need to know about the situation without going that graphic. That's genius. It's genius. So, yeah, guys, that's it. Expect videos regularly again going forward. We're back like we never left. B.D.A. And thank you guys so much. Your support means a lot, and we're going to keep it going. We're not going to stop. You know, as long as we're in good health, we're going to keep it going. I'm going to try to make the best videos as possible for you guys. You guys enjoy the skits and reactions and stuff like that. I'm going to try to keep it, keep it fresh, keep it new. Do different things, maybe add some new series to the channel. We'll see. Honestly, this is based off of how I feel about the series. The closest thing to being added regularly to One Piece is My Hero. To this channel is My Hero. And I'm not even caught up. It's just based off of how much I enjoy that story in comparison to other stories. Other than One Piece, of course, Attack on Titan. Like, I legitimately love Attack on Titan, but I'm waiting for the anime, so I can't cover the manga every month. If I was caught up, I would cover Attack on Titan every month. That's how much I love Attack on Titan. So the closest thing is My Hero. But yeah, I'm rambling now. Guys, thank you so much. Make sure to like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter at B.D.A for updates, whatever, anything going on. Follow me on Instagram at brogdy.ace. Thank you to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much, guys. Thank you. Really, seriously, thank you. And Oda, in the 1 in a billion chance that you happen to watch this, even though I don't think you speak English. Thank you for everything you've done, not only for me, but for the community and for the viewers and commenters and critics alike. You've really inspired all of us to be better and to chase our dreams, even though there are going to be people on the other side telling you that this is impossible, this isn't how things should be. But through it all, you still push forward because that's who you are. And I think there's a beauty in individuality in One Piece, and it's and also having people around you to help you achieve those goals. So yeah, thank you guys again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.